We live in an era where customers don't necessarily come to the shop to buy what they want. They might actually visit the company's website, they might even go to one of the third-party marketplaces, and they may actually take a call on what they want to buy based on the recommendations of other people. So how do organizations actually manage the customer experience in a way that customers are still drawn to your products and services and remain loyal and come back for repeat sales? That is possible through the effective management of the customer experience. Now, there are 5 important things that organizations need to do in order for customers to remain loyal and come back for repeat sales. First and foremost, organizations have to make sure that customers are absolutely central to all the processes that the organization is going to be responsible for. What does that really mean? That means that the customer is at the nucleus of the enterprise, and all processes, all actions, all interfaces are managed from the perspective of what will appeal to the customer in the many dimensions of the interface that the customer might have in the organization. Number 2, there has to be a set of values that the organization makes clear across the organization about what it is that customer centricity and managing the customer experience mean. What are the things that we'll do? How will the response times be like? How will the customer be engaged? How will the customer feel wanted and honored by the enterprise? Number 3, we have to make sure that the customer develops an emotional connect with the enterprise. After all, we seem to forget that customers are human beings, and the experiences that we have, both good and bad, leave a feeling within ourselves. And if those feelings are positive and wholesome, you can be sure that the customer is going to feel good about your enterprise. But if the feelings are negative or adverse, the very same customers can become your ill will ambassadors. Number 4, we have to make sure that the amount of information that we can gather from the multiple touch points, whether it's a website of the organization, email, or a chatbot, or a live communicator with the customers, every single touch point generates real-time data. We need to capture this. And if we capture it, we can parse it, we can use our analytical engines to figure out exactly what it is that pleases the customers, what about our products and services energize and delight the customers, and use that information to quickly respond to the needs of the customer. And finally, we have to make sure that the people who interface with the customers are all empowered and energized and responsive and trained to be able to give to the customers what they actually want, and don't keep the customers on hold while they check with their superiors what it is that they have to do in a given situation. So managing the customer experience across all touch points is critical for the success of enterprises in this day and age, when customers no longer come to a shop to buy what they want, but touch base with you across multiple dimensions.